Sand Springs, of course, was hit hard, very hard during the flood. And while many lost their homes, they found that faith helped many more gain a sense of hope. Tonight, 2 Works for You's Dane Hawkins introduces us to a veteran who says nearly losing it all helped save his life.
As Air Force veteran Chester McLaughlin hangs another flag, he proudly thinks of how far he's come.
How do I feel? Like I could move a mountain.
A feeling he was far from just a short year ago.
I kind of lost my faith.
That faith nearly swept away forever when floodwaters ravaged his home.
It was 42 inches right around this immediate area. It was hard to imagine the waters being there.
And after already losing his wife a few years prior,
the doctor had stopped the chemotherapy because it was tearing her up so much.
Chester says at the time, it felt like he was losing all that he had left.
I thought, you know what? I'll just walk away from my house and life. 1 or 2 days later, after I started having those thoughts, more or less planned it out. Start walking away from the house after a hard day and just keep walking. Find myself a body of water and...
But it was in those dark days, as he looked to salvage what he could, that things started to change.
A couple of homeowners across the street from me in front of my house, the wife and her daughter came over to help. A good friend of ours came over to help. And then there were 2 women that came over to help. I didn't even know who they were.
Then a global nonprofit, Samaritan's Purse, happened to choose Sand Springs as their next destination to serve.
My house was the first one they hit after the floodwaters were gone to what they call muck it out.
So as his house was rebuilt, so was his heart and his drive to keep living.
Getting back to God and faith in this time of crisis, that's what you need. You need that faith, you need that strength.
Now he has that strength, and with it, he wants to remind others that even in those darkest days, there is still light to hold on to.
You'll get through it. The sun will shine the next day.
In Sand Springs, Dane Hawkins.
The sun will come up.
2 Works for You.
Thank you, Dane. Now from Sand Springs all the